Hi everyone! You thought we were out. I'm pulling you back in. There's a reason for this. Now, when we left the last video, what I thought was going to be the final video, the final stream, there were two things that were still kind of mysteries to me. The first was what is with the dude on floor 6, who tells you about the strongest weapon. And the second is, what the heck do the winged boots do? And thanks to some YouTube videos, some Japanese YouTube videos by Japanese Vtubers that I'm pretty sure are also Touhou characters. But either way, I will link the relevant videos and their timestamps in the descriptions. Thanks to them and some Google Machine Translate, I believe I have solved both mysteries. Let's do the guy on floor 6 first. Let's take care of that one. Now, you may remember that last time out, I had started to play around with essentially hacking the ROM. And I was hacking the character statuses, the character completion statuses, and I said, oh, I've gone too far. I don't know what this status is. As it turns out, I had not gone too far. I thought I had just gone too far and was now registering gibberish on the screen. I was not registering gibberish on the screen. That was, in fact, very important what I had put on the screen. As it turns out, what that thing on the screen was... That's a lot of enemies that I'm not particularly sure I want to fight. Okay. Gauntlets and Makanito. Yeah, that's a lot of spell resistance. Okay, and now we're down to the Will-O-Wisps. That gibberish, what it was a sword and then the number 1. Now, you may be wondering, what the heck does that mean? Well, let's take a look at what this guy has to say. The most powerful weapon exists all through the time. I demand thee to show the proof inherited as a proper owner. You do not have the proof coming at me. Thou knowst it. Okay. You may remember that we had... What that symbol was a sword followed by the number 1, and that sword followed by the number 1 is the symbol you get for acquiring the Muramasa Blade in a given game. The Muramasa Blade is actually the strongest weapon in the game, or one of the strongest at any rate. See where this is going, hopefully. If not, go to, I believe this is the one I want. C10C, which is about here. Yes, okay. I lied. We have this, which was, so I was on that number before, 1F, and what I did was I changed this 1F to 2F. And as you can see, there's Mario the cat. You can see my last symbol up top has gone away, and there's a sword and a 1 on the near my mage spells. That means I had the Muramasa in Wizardry 1. So I don't have the proof, but if I go to 4F... Stay down there, Mario. Actually, let's do this. Let's do 4-0. So now I've lost all my tokens, but I have Sword 2. And I have a cat. And the cat's down there. Okay, nope. If you're gonna hang out with me, hang out with me. Otherwise, you stay down there. Mario the cat is, of course, the real star of the show. You can see I now have Sword 2. I don't have the proof. Alright, if I go to 8-0. I now have Sword 3. But no proof. But what if I add those together? 8 plus 4 plus 2. That is 14. That would be E0. And now I have Sword 1, Sword 2, Sword 3, and now, when I go back... Splendid! Thou art the proper owners of this most powerful weapon all through the time. Take this, braves. Mentioning this, the old man slowly disappears with a smile of content. Grace found amulet. And what we got there, if I trade that to Itsudemo, is the Great Mage Amulet. It is cursed. It is unlimited use of MALOR. I think I hit sword instead of use, yeah, okay. So I can now cast MALOR as much as I want. It is cursed, but it gives a huge chunk of armor class if I do choose to equip it and curse myself with it. So that's all pretty neat. Don't know that I would say it's really worth it. I have enough people who can cast MALOR enough times that... And MALOR isn't great in the post-game anyway. If you try to cast it, you usually just end up bouncing back to where you were. But, you know, it's a cool little Easter egg, and I'm happy to have solved the mystery thanks to Japanese Touhou Vtubers. Now with that, let's go to the second mystery, which was, what the heck are the winged boots for? To do that, let's go here. Let's go down to floor 9. You're now a couple steps away from floor 10. We're right in the middle of floor 9, which I can show you. If I start to MALOR, and you can see where that check mark is, I'm at 8-8 are my coordinates. Where the cat is assisting. Okay, so, as it happens, okay, so these, if I change this 08 to 0F0F, when I come out of this, I am now in the corner, I'm now in the top right corner of floor 9. As you can see there. So right now, if I were somehow able to pull up a map of floor 9, I'm kind of outside the main spiral of floor 9. The winged boots are even less useful than the Great Mage Amulet. You see, in floors 9 and 10, if you go into an area like this, which would be solid rock, you actually get an alternate death scene. You do not merely die, you are not merely in rock, oh no. And to demonstrate this, we will remove Skybills' winged boots. We will drop Mario onto my lap, and we will drop the winged boots from Skybills' inventory. And when we come out of this, what is that noise? In the middle of a bursting flame. And we are not merely dead now. We are dead. If I go back to town here, no one's in the party. We are now all ash. We've been burned to a crisp outside of floor 9. So that's the second mystery. And with that, we are at last finished with Wizardry Unite of Diamonds on Game Boy Color. Thank you all for coming on this journey with me, and I hope you will continue to go on future journeys with me. Good night, everybody.